what started out, with these 5 paladins and Voltron, it's growing and expanding, and the legend of Voltron's expanding. So it's really an evolution of the movement against the Galra.
So we're getting season 4 of the show pretty close to when we just watched season 3, and both of these seasons stand out for having kind of shortened seasons compared to what's come before. Has that format impacted at all how you handle the story arcs for these seasons?
Not really. I think that was a decision that was made a little later in the game, but when we first made this show, we approached it in kind of 13-episode arcs. So I think, once this episode or this drop comes out, people can probably go back and watch the whole 13 and see what the real arc is. But we made sure that we looked for breaks in the seasons that would allow a more natural
sort of split.
Yeah, split.
And I think it was cool also because, we were excited by the fact, we don't want to split seasons up necessarily, but I think we like the fact that the drops had, a smaller wait time in between.
Get more episodes of the fans a little more frequently.
Yeah.
And in season 4, we're going to see the building of the Voltron Coalition. How is that going to come into play for things?
I think it's a natural evolution of the storyline. So what started out, with these 5 paladins and Voltron, it's growing and expanding, and the legend of Voltron's expanding. So it's really an evolution of the movement against the Galra.
And in season 3, it was really interesting in its world building as well, especially the finale. We got a lot of background details about Voltron that kind of added to the mythology of the show. Are we going to see a continuation of that in season 4? Are we going to get more details of kind of, the past and how that comes into play in the present?
We will. That was the exciting part for us. We started out with this show that had this, already, created mythology. Didn't really have so much backstory, so we got to create that part. So while we might not necessarily see, giant, sweeping flashbacks like we did with that specific episode, more of that stuff will come to light as the series continues.